The way that you playing it, you keep posting about me and lying on my cat, you're going to get sued. I already got my lawyer on it. You're going to get sued, so keep on posting about me and lying on my cat.
You're going to get sued. You're going to get sued. I already got my lawyer on it. You're going to get sued, so keep on posting. Keep posting. Keep posting. Keep posting.
You ain't exposing nothing.
You never want to come for none of these dudes.
Keep posting.
Hey, yay. We are all gathered here to talk about the GWOAT. Claressa Shields and 50 Cent. Claressa Shields will not stop. She is at it again. The whole situation has blown up. She's dissing 50 and she wanted to break her silence. So I will break it down and give you my thoughts, let you hear what's going on, and get you all caught up to speed. You don't want to miss this. Let's get unpacked. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live, Boxingego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. Now, quick PSA. Some people, they're like, oh man, Ego, why are you gonna make a video about this Claressa Shields drama? First of all, my channel, my rules. I do whatever I want. If you don't like it, scram. Close your eyes, change the station. I'm good with that. If this ain't your cup of tea. But I know y'all are liars, the people who are saying that, because we getting views. And that's the funny thing. When Boxingego went, Claressa can voice her opinion online. The other dude, TMZ, the Shade Room, other podcasts, Joe Budden, everybody can voice their opinion. But when it come to Boxingego, the person who cover boxing every single day, I can't talk about matters in boxing. Kiss my whole, I'm going to talk about what I want. Yeah. So if you don't like it, you shouldn't have even clicked on the video. Your fault. Claressa Shields. This girl don't get it, bro. And I'm about to go in. I want y'all to hear what she had to say, but she's setting the record straight. Full disclosure, the video that she did is like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. I will not be reviewing the whole entire thing because I already watched it and I can't. So I'm going to try to give you guys the best bits and we'll mosey on and get through it. But this is her rebuttal to 50 Cent. Again, not going to be watching the full thing.
Thing is, that's why I don't like being a celebrity. Hey, y'all, come on. Come on, because I didn't even want to have to do this. But since I got to do it, come on in.
Cap. This is the beginning of the live stream. That other part was part of the edit. That's how the live stream started. I called Cap within 5 seconds. She said, I didn't want to have to do this. Come on. But she's smiling, right? You are smiling, talking about you don't want to have to do this. Then don't do it. How about that? So I really, right off rip, I get the feeling that Claressa Shields somehow, some way actually likes the drama, right? I'm not saying she likes people talking bad about her, but she wants to gather them and, I'm about to clean them up, slay. You know what I mean? She liked that part of it, the thrill of like the clapback, because you're talking about, I had to do it. No, you didn't. You didn't have to respond to anybody.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
She sound like the Kim Wayans from In Living Color. But I ain't one of the gossipers. You ain't heard that from me. No, you haven't.
Y'all, I'm going to let y'all come in first before I even start, because I can't do nothing but even laugh at this. Oh, my God. Whew. Come on in. Come on. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. 5 o'clock for some of y'all at. What's up, Justin? Hey, Emery Boo. Okay. I'm going to start with this. One, this is how you recognize weirdo, right? This weirdo, Maserati Bud. First of all, ever since I met this fool, he's a fan that asks for a picture. He has went from there to something else. First, let's start with this. We know this clown is lying. We know.
All right, so right now it's already all over the place. Like you acted like you were prepared. You talked about hold on, wait, and then immediately started, and then now you're just jumping around.
But 50, I'm finna get on your ass. But hold on.
This is like an ADHD.
You mad that I recorded your?
Listen, I did not fuck her. We were talking.
Okay, but you understand what I'm saying? How it looked? Because he not.
I know how it look. Listen, you keep acting like y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. You dealing with Curtis Petty Jackson. And I told you, at the end of the day, he has been back in the corner. This man keep dissing him.
He has been backed in the corner. This man keep dissing him. I did not F her. So why are you lying, telling 50 that we did anything? I have never been romantically, sexually, nothing with this man. Never kissed him, hugged him too hard. Is this man crazy? This stud looking boy is me off. And then
She called him a stud though. Okay, Claressa. That was kind of funny. She called him a stud.
50 think that just because he can go talk about okay, let's talk about
50 think just because he talking about see, I'm already lost. Like, this is why you shouldn't do this if you don't have the composure and the emotional cap to do this. Because right now, you've said a bunch of nothing. You played a clip that was already posted, that you already posted on your story, and you're like, 50, oh, but Maserati, oh, you look like a stud. Oh, but 50, we gonna get back to, it's like all over the place.
Okay, let's talk about how you recognize weirdo. One, I don't know you, right? But somehow, you always got videos and pictures of me. I ain't know who this man was to my best friend Nene, the one that called him. The one that called his dumbass. She said, Rez, did you know that this dude, Maserati Bud, got you all over his page? I said, what you mean? She sent me his page. I go to his page. It's nothing but pictures of me. Pictures of me. Videos of me and her together. We don't even know that this dude is even around, bro.
Okay. I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but off rip, your story doesn't make sense. You just said, we don't even know you. But you got behind the scenes pictures of me plastered all over your wall, photos, videos, and me and my girlfriends hanging out, and we don't even know you like that. And we don't even know your, let me hear her actual verbiage.
I said, what you mean? She sent me his page. I go to his page. It's nothing but pictures of me. Pictures of me. Pictures, videos of me and her together. We don't even know that this dude is even around, bro.
Okay, you said, I know she said we don't even know you. Wait, hold on. I gotta find it.
You mad that I recorded your?
It was after this.
So why are you lying, telling 50? Let's talk about how you recognize weirdo.
Okay, weirdo.
One, I don't know you, right?
Okay, boom. She just said, I don't know you. but somehow you're around taking flicks and pictures of me and my girlfriends, and we don't know you're there. Like, who is he? Eminem Stan? Dear Claressa, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell pager and my WhatsApp at the bottom. I sent you to, like, how do you not know how that? Oh my gosh. Why did you? This is why I told y'all Claressa shouldn't do this. It's already not making sense. How do you not know? You don't know him, but he got pictures in your crib where you're singing and you look like your guard's down and you're having fun in some pajamas. Now, as far as the relations and stuff, I don't know. I don't really even care. I mean, we're adults. If you smash somebody, you smash someone. So I don't even really care about that angle of it. But what you're saying as an adult woman does not make sense to me. We don't know you, but you're always around taking pictures. What, he's a peeping Tom? He looked like he literally, and she's like, this is how you spot a weirdo. He's literally sitting at your dining room table or living room or wherever that was, taking a picture of you singing, and then flip the camera and it's filming him. First of all, I don't even let people to my crib like that if I don't know you. So that's cap. That right there. This is why I told you Claressa shouldn't have even responded to all this, bro.
But somehow you always got videos and pictures of me. I ain't know who this man was to my best friend and me, the one that called him.
How is he at your crib though? How is he around you in the studio if you don't know who he is? That makes absolutely no sense. If y'all can make it make sense in the comment section, please do tell how a person is around. The only thing is if he had hidden cameras, but that the videos that he was leaking, it wasn't on no, I'm in an Airbnb and he planted hidden cameras everywhere. It wasn't that. He literally at your dining room table. So now you're trying to minimize it like you don't even know who Ka is.
The one that called is dumbass. She said, Rez, did you know that this dude, Maserati Bud, got you all over his page? I said, what you mean? My DMs because I'm really confused about, I know for a fact I told this dude, I'm not interested in you. I know for a fact. So now I got to go to my... Now Claressa got to turn into the bad guy. Here we go.
See, she keep acting like she don't like this, but she keeps entertaining it. Weird.
This goofy. I'm going to take it back to where this shit started at.
She, like, okay. This is why I told you that Claressa needs a PR person or somebody who's just going to be like, hey, let it go. Let them talk, blah, blah, blah. Because right now, and I don't have a horse in the race. I'm being very objective and fair, treating it like a court case like I always do. You said you don't know the dude, but he's in your house some kind of way. And not hiding like in a closet, R. Kelly trapped in a closet. He's literally chilling there. So somebody know him. Because if I had a group of friends and an extra person tried to come in, I'll be like, who's that? I don't know that person. So somebody gonna have to vouch for him or whatever. So that already don't make sense. We already went over that. Then you're saying he has you plastered all over his social media, which I agree, that would be weird. Where she just said, I told him I don't like him like that. So I'm not the smartest brother in the world. If I told a chick I'm not your friend zoned, or I don't know who you are and I'm not interested in you, and there was putting like shrines of me up, that's going to be a real problem. The other thing that I thought was weird is Claressa keep talking about how she don't pretty much she don't mess with the dude, like she don't know who he is, but you still have his text thread because she's looking for it.
All right, I'm gonna have to put my camera for this one because what is this boy dumb? Okay, Maserati, take me off your page. You got this video, whatever these pictures was, take them down. He took them down. It messed up my page. Everything is lined up by threes. Okay. It's not that serious. You have your videos on my page and don't nobody film me and you together. All I ever did was show he begging to not get these pictures taken down. Excuse me, bud. I'm going to report it if you don't take it down. Make you 2 other posts and replace them. Take me off your page. You gonna mess my page up. Whatever that means. Now you never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. I took it down. You know, I 100% told you I had someone. You didn't. You already confirmed it in our text. What if I get a boyfriend? What you gonna do? That's what you said. I said, I told you I was in love with him. Who is him? Pap, you idiot. So what are you talking about? You told me that, and that's why I went back and got with my girlfriend. So why you mad? I'm not mad. I don't give a shit about what you do. You hurt me first. Don't post me on your shit and you got your women. I'm happy for y'all. I kicked it with them on Christmas because you was with Pap, which is great. I spent time with you even though you crushed me. How can you crush someone with something I already told you? Bud, you got to stop. I was still crushed. You crushed your own feelings. You told me after the internet you didn't want to accept the truth. The day before that, I had no clue. He said, I told you before when the internet stuff happened, you was just mad that it was him. I never told you who I was with. I just said someone. I don't care about him. In your brain, that meant no one. Of course you don't. In my brain, you're who I care about. Stalker. Till I see a ring, I don't care what you're talking about. This is me telling him, you slow as hell. I know how to treat a woman. Man, I told him no means no. What the else do you have to say? What else do you got to say? No means no. And I'm getting treated beautiful over here. I'm happy y'all believe in fake text messages. I believe in me. I know how to play my position. There is no part to play. Another picture of me. Delete. I never played with you. And that's it. I get it. That's my role. You f***ing up. I'm f***ing up. You have to be stopped. Who do you think you are, bud? I'm a good man. I said, okay. You can't bring what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table?
Okay, so I said, why does she still have the text message? This is clearly on Instagram. However, I'll get to it in a second. We'll keep going.
All this stuff he say, blah, 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 trust, love, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I don't need you to do that. Man, if somebody don't get this man off my 50.
Okay. First of all, this is real high school-ish. The whole, he said this, blah, blah, blah. Second, Claressa, it is and it's, you know what's weird? I feel like boxers, male and female, I think they spend so much time in like training camp and so much time as a youth preparing for greatness, like Olympics, like Claressa and stuff. They're like game goofy. A lot of boxers, like I know a lot of boxers that be tricking. Like I know them personally and they be like tricking. You know what I mean? Your boy Ego, I ain't never had to do that to pull no shorty, man. Y'all already know it's me, man. So, but boxers, they be on some different stuff. So I think it's like going to tournaments and stuff. Maybe it makes you like socially awkward for a lot of boxers. I'm not saying all, but I said that to say this. With Claressa Shields, right? You keep saying, I don't know this guy, but he's in your house. Weird. He's taking pictures that you're not approving of and then posting it, and it's giving people the wrong message. That's what you're pretty much saying. You just said he was a stalker. Why do you have a long text thread, even taking the time to go back and forth? And this person's putting paragraphs and multiple texts. You're a celebrity. So for me, that makes it look weird that you have nothing going on, but you're taking this much time. Like, I know you guys just seen that text thread, bro. Like, Literally, she scrolled up for like hours. Look, she pulled it up and it's like bow, 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 bow. That's a lot of messages. Look, boom, 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 boom. And she doing all this and reading all this stuff, very high schoolish. Most women, if they felt uncomfortable, they would have just offed the dude by blocking him. Is over. I've seen guys trip out and then the girl will post it and he'd be like, hi, hey babe, how you doing? Good morning, blah, blah, blah. But he's talking to himself. And I've seen the women post it like, look what's in my inbox. Or a guy sends a ick pic or something like that. And then the women post it, you know what I mean? But it's a one-way street where the guy is literally in the inbox writing her and talking to himself. So being a celebrity and having someone else and not giving a F about this dude, you're saying he's a weirdo, a stalker, and a stud. That stud part was funny. You know what I mean? You're saying he's a stud and you let him know. You're doing a lot of explaining. That's just me being real with you. You're doing a whole lot of explaining for that.
Man, I told him no means no. What?
Like, if you said no means no and he ain't getting the point, most females gonna block you. And then the only option the person would have would to open a new account, because there's a way on Instagram, you block someone, the option says block all accounts from this phone, block all accounts that they may create. So he would have to have a separate phone, a burner account. Like, he would have to put in work to reach you on social media.
What the else do you have to say? With your big blockhead ass, I'm finna go to your page. Man, if somebody don't get this man off my 50, your boy lied. Okay? And now 50, you're going to get sued for lying and telling everybody with your... Now I'm finna go to 50 page with your big blockhead ass. I'm finna go to your page. 50. Now we gotta go to your page, 50.
She threatened to sue him.
And I'm still not done with Bud ass, but hold on.
She threatened to sue him.
I gotta go to your page, 50. You got to be dumb. You got to be dumb. You got to be dumb because...
I hate when people repeat the same thing over. You blockhead. You a blockhead. You gotta be dumb. You got to be dumb. I said, you gotta be dumb. Like, why'd you need to say it like you're in the Grand Canyon and there's an echo? You dumb. You gotta be dumb. You gotta be. You dumb. You dumber than dumb. You gotta be dumb. Like, okay.
And I'm still not done with Bud, but hold on.
And again, this is why I said that she shouldn't even entertain this.
You got to be dumb.
1.
You got to be dumb. 2.
I'm gonna just start counting.
You got to be dumb because 3. If I have a recording of this bozo clearly saying that we never had anything sexual or we didn't do nothing or we didn't have sex, why are you still insinuating on your post that I had something going on with this boy sexually?
Claressa, she fell for the bait, y'all. It is what it is. Because she said, 50, you're getting sued because you said I had relations with it. And 50 is I tried to warn you, 50 is a master of the troll. He's been doing this to different people for years. Beefing with LL Cool J recently. Ja Rule, y'all know that one. P. Diddy, before he was locked up, getting that puff. He did it to Jay-Z where he would like troll them, how to rob. 50 is on that. Young Buck. Like even people in G Unit or X people, the game. 50 is a master at this. It's very hard to win unless you can outsmart what he's doing. Claressa's not doing that here at all, right? And to be honest, I would not be surprised if 50, because I didn't know this. Here's 50 already won. 50 already won this battle, and I'll explain right now. The reason he already won is because your house is on fire. Whether it's true or not, he has opened a floodgate and broke the levee and got people laughing and talking and believing whatever they want. So the more you do, I know you're in good faith trying to prove it wrong. Like you're saying you didn't do it. I get that. But sometimes you got to let stuff like die down on its own because you're trying to go tit for tat with 50 and it's not looking good because the more you explain, that's why I said Claressa need to read the 48 Laws of Power. 50 wrote a book with the author, Robert Greene. So I know he's read it because he talked about it. And he wrote the 50th Law with Robert Greene and they became friends. Claressa ain't read it, I can assure you, because she's making all the errors from that book, right? So the reason I'm saying 50 already won is, first of all, I didn't even know who Maserati Bud was, me personally. If you know, let me know in the comment section. I never even heard of him, right? Like I heard of Kid, Banks, Buck, Game, Yayo. I didn't, Uncle Murder. Like I don't even know who, I didn't even know who he was. So just off rip, you're making dude more relevant because a week ago, I didn't even know who he was. And y'all know I'm hip hop, I rap, right? And I wasn't even familiar. But then on top of that, I just found out he's part of GUnit. Like, so that's 50's man. So knowing 50 being a strategist, I would not be surprised if Fifth told him to utilize this and exploit this opportunity and drum it up and get people curious and get people keep coming back to your page. That's why I'm saying he's already won because Claressa Shields is the GWOAT, two-time Olympian, great female boxer, just had an impressive performance with Franchon Cruz Dezern. She's in her prime. She probably has more followers than this Maserati Bud dude that she's calling a stud, right? Pay attention. So just the fact that you're entertaining it and going at him, you're turning your audience onto him because Claressa probably got diehard stans, right? They're going to be loyal to you. But then you're going to have some people who may like you, but then they're not obligated to you. So the fact that there's this is like a soap opera, General Hospital, Young and Restless, right? And the fact that there's an ongoing beef, your audience now knows about this other guy, and outside of the diehard stans, that is just like, you know how like Beyonce got the Beehive, right? They're not going against Beyonce. So Claressa probably has some fans like that, but then you got the people who are just like a fan of boxing or fan of you, but open-minded. Now they're being turned on to this dude that largely wasn't a big factor. So again, I personally wouldn't be surprised if 50 told him to use this to get his buzz up, because now the dude, I got a video from him too. Stay tuned to the end of this video. Now the dude, Maserati Bud, he talking about conveniently with this Claressa beef, I got a single coming out tomorrow. And he's promoting it. So Claressa, you're falling for the mousetrap. They put cheese in the mousetrap and you came right to it. This is why I told y'all that Claressa too emotional and you really shouldn't have took this beef. You think you're winning, but you're not.
Then right now it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock right now, or 5:30 where some of y'all at.
What does that even mean? It's 5 o'clock or 5:30 where some of y'all are at. Now, I don't doubt that maybe somewhere in the world it's 5:30, but that don't even really make sense. So it's a 30-minute, like, okay, you're in the Midwest, so you can't be talking about California time, Pacific Standard Time. You can't be talking about the East Coast. What coast are you talking about where it would be 5 o'clock for you, you know, in the Midwest, and only 5:30 for them? That don't even make sense, bro. Again, this is why Claressa Shields should focus on other things.
Page with your big blockhead ass. I'm finna go to your page. Anything sexual or we didn't do nothing. Where some of y'all at? And right now, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock right now. Or 5:30 where some of y'all at. Your blockhead ass said yesterday you had Ring camera footage and you had videos of me in a shower or whatever the fuck you said. Where is that? You don't get to insinuate stuff like that and then you don't have to stand on it. Where is that, 50? Where is that?
See, where's that?
You're not finna put this stud looking dude on me. No, you're not. And then you still making posts.
And for me, if I ain't do nothing, I wouldn't be like, where is that? Where's the footage? If I didn't do it, that's just me. I'll be like, you don't have footage. I wouldn't be saying, where's that? Like, because I would know what I did or didn't do.
You still making posts.
Yeah, he's making posts to use the situation.
The only bop is the ones that who you with. That's why you don't got nobody, because everybody who you attract is a bop like you. Bumpy man. Yeah, let's talk about that. Bumpy man. I be trying to
see, repeating the same thing 4 and 5 times. Bumpy man. You Bumpy Johnson. Bumping the road. Like, this is what I'm saying. You're not witty enough to be doing this and entertaining this beef like that. You just keep repeating the same thing. Where's that?
Spare y'all celebrities, but some of y'all be so dumb. I don't even know what to say about y'all. Y'all be so stupid.
And the other issue is, to make this video, I had to censor like every other word. And I've been big on this. I'm not a prude, but you're in front of a live audience, and this new generation is terrible with their words. They can't have a dialogue. Like, my unpacks be an hour long and I'm not cussing one time. I come from a different era. I try to tell you. It doesn't make me better than anybody, but I'm from a different cloth where you had to use your big boy words. Like, you can't go into a meeting with Apple talking about, oh, blockhead, where's that? F this, F that, ninja. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you look at Shakur Stevenson, Claressa Shields, Keyshawn Davis. They do these interviews and it's just like bleep. Like, it's like you can't even get on the mic longer than 10 minutes without a bunch of slang and cussing. Like, it takes away from the message, bro.
I've already sent it to my lawyer. That's why he finna get it. But you're not finna. First of all, girl, it's a rap beef.
I want to add this. Claressa also, when she did this live, she turned the comments off. Bad move. If you are standing on your square to expose the Maserati dude and 50, why did you turn your comments off? Like, you didn't want to be bothered with the comments or distracted by them. Like, that, I didn't like that move for this. You did this live. Why you turn your comments off? To me, that showed like fear. Like, you didn't want to be reading that. You know, people would be trolling you and saying whatever, and you couldn't deal with that. So that makes you look thin-skinned too, for the record.
Right. If it's a rap beef, why didn't you get back in the booth and go at Pap? Why didn't you come back and diss him? Oh, I forgot, 50. Because you can't rap for real.
She's not doing good, bro. You're saying 50 can't rap, but the dude said he's your ghostwriter, bro. 50 got more plaques than Papoose. These are facts. So this is not hard-hitting stuff. It's like almost talking to be talking. I want someone to prove me wrong and tell me that PAPOOSE got more plaques from rapping and more hit songs than 50 Cent. Name a 21 Questions that PAPOOSE has that was as big as that song. We won't even go In the Club or Crack a Bottle and all that other stuff. 50's movie, I remember I went to the movie theater to see it. PAPOOSE dropped a movie on Tubi. Like, levels to the craft. And you just saying he can't rap? That's... Come on, bro.
I'm finna play this on here. I don't even know if I should do the minute one or the 5 minutes. They both killed you. They both killed you. With your goofy ass. And hold on, I'm finna... So, now that we talking about... I'm about to get back on Bud. How do you recognize a weirdo? Somebody you don't know coming around you 24/7 doing this. Yeah, you all in the back. He got his phone, flip the camera. Oh, yeah, look who I'm with. Yeah, look where I'm at. This man been doing that since the first day I met him. And I feel like I was targeted. This dude came up to me. I got the footage. This dude came up to me up at 50 Cent in Shreveport where 50 blockhead flew me in at, paid for my room, called me on stage, performed his songs, shouting me out, holding my belt, all type of shit. This where I met this weirdo at.
But again, if he's so weird, why do you even have him in your house and around? That don't make sense to me.
So now that I've met this weird, this is the picture of me in the bozo right here, right? This is bozo, right?
Like if you felt hold on. If you felt he was stalker vibes, why are you taking pictures and having him in your house?
Blockhead through.
That don't make sense.
So he done threw this party. Let me see where this shit at.
Like I ain't taking no picture with no stand like Michael David Chapman or whoever he is. Like if I think they on that. If you don't know Mark David Chapman, look it up.
August. This is the picture of me in the bozo, right?
You got a picture of him and you're smiling and you're saying he's a weirdo that's hanging around filming everything.
Here, right? This is bozo, right?
This don't help your case.
He made a caption on his page and the caption said, yeah, I'm going to slide about this one right here. And it had a song talking about some, yeah, you know, I slide for you. You know, I ride for you. Whatever. And I said, okay, that's weird. It say, he wrote and say, I appreciate the pic. Coach and Manu are family. I stay in Atlanta. Like I said, I'm spinning about you. I didn't even respond to him because I don't even know who you are. What do you mean you're going to spin about me and I don't know you?
But you said he posted a picture and he had this caption, but then on the other stuff, you told him to take certain things down in that text thread. So why you ain't tell him to take it down if you felt it was conflicting messaging?
Don't spin. But here we go. As I continue to go down, this weirdo told me his name was Troy. Girl, another dummy out of there. But this weirdo said his name was Troy.
She's blocking people that the rest of the world can't see because she turned her comments off. So no one can see it. Why are you so worried about a comment? You know what I mean? This ain't GWOAT behavior, bro.
The way it goes. I got the hookah. I got my little drink every now and then. And you got a whole video that ain't nobody even tell you to record? The whole cameraman? Man, this dude is crazy. Okay?
He got a cameraman?
But see, when I realized that this weirdo was weird, I had to do this. Right? But my thing is this. Why is he's mad that yesterday, all these texts and he posting all these, sending 50, all these pictures and all these videos that he got in his phone.
Why did you put air quotes when he really got them in his phone because he posted it? She's like, that he got in his phone. It ain't no air quotes to it. He got them because he posted them and 50 posted them. Come on, Claressa. This ain't looking good, y'all.
But see, When I
Watch
realized
the air
that
quote.
this weirdo was weird, I had to do this. Right? But my thing is this. Why is he's mad that yesterday, all these texts and he posting all these, sending 50, all these pictures and all these videos that he got in his phone. Because he got mad
really got
yesterday that my best friend exposed him. Boy, I never did nothing with you, bozo. You a bozo. I hate when they lie. Like, stop. I be so tired of people. Like, quit lying. 50 so mad. I'm finna play this now.
This is not well put together, bro.
50 so mad that Pep dissed him to the ground. First he dissed him and said your girl all 5 guys and ain't even bring a burger back in the one thing. And then he went crazy on his boy. 1 minute. Then he went in a studio and did a whole 5-minute diss track. And when a diss track hit where you can stream it and you can hear it, and it's like almost 1 million viewers up on YouTube with no push, 50, you mad. So now you want to come for me. You never want to come for none of these. You never want to come for none of these dudes.
50 went at T.I.'s whole family. He go at Jay-Z. What are you talking about? You don't want to come for dudes. Ja Rule, Buck, Jay-Z, Diddy.
You only want to come for women. You soft as hell. I'm tired of your ass too. But hold on, we finna play Agent Provocateur. We about to play Agent Provocateur. Streaming on all platforms.
Oh, shameless plug, a PAPOOSE song.
And you gonna make me get in the booth and dish your ass next, you keep it up.
Now she gonna do a diss song? Man. Bro, see, now you see why I told you I'm having a hard time getting through this. It's crazy. Like, this is like real high school stuff. And now you're trying to play and plug PAPOOSE's song. But here's the problem. Here's the issue with that. PAPOOSE, and I like Pap for the record, but he likely needs to rap. Like, we don't know of, like, in Shreveport, a movie studio or something he built like 50. We don't know about that. We know, like, the Remy situation, how that played out, right? So the reality is 50, that's what I'm saying, 50 already won. Because while you're talking about, I'm going to get in the studio, I'm going to dish you. And PAPOOSE, you're like, listen to what she just said. She said PAPOOSE dropped a 1-minute diss, and then he went and filmed a video and dropped a 5-minute diss, and he killed you in both of those disses. Yeah. And guess what? 50 Cent will post a meme, if anything, and ignore it. So now it makes you look like thirsty, and you're trying to get 50 in the booth, but he don't need to get in the booth. You or PAPOOSE, like, so as far as I'm concerned, 50 is winning the battle. He is winning because this is what he does. He disrupts your little groove, gets some laughs in, gets people talking, gets attention on his artist and him and the brand, and then he'll be like, then he'll go back and post a picture of Claressa Shields when she was like bald-headed or whatever, and he'll be like, oh, blah, 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 effing vodka, GUnit Films, hashtag GUnit Films. And then he'll just start plugging his stuff. I've studied 50. Pause. I know what this does. And meanwhile, you're doing 30-minute, like, oh, man, but, and it's not well put together. You didn't body him with anything, right? Then, as far as the Maserati, I don't know what happened in terms of intimacy and all that. I'll leave that for y'all. But people are now talking about your relationship. People are like, oh, PAPOOSE always getting cheated on. Whether it's true or not, that's what people are saying now. And then you doing this long explainer actually makes it look worse in the eyes of many. And that's what I try to tell Claressa. And it's funny because you don't have to listen to me. We don't owe anything to each other. My videos are free. She or anybody else could watch it. I don't have a problem with her. But don't listen to me. Do it your way and see the results. But if you was my sister, I would have gamed you up like I've been doing on my videos, and I would be like, that is not the move. That is not the move. I know this firsthand because I am a content creator online. Do you know how many people have come for me or dissed me or attacked my character or lied about me? It happens. It's the internet. You're not, if you popping, she's popping, Boxingego is popping, it's going to happen. People aren't going to always like you. But I've been dropping gems on the channel. It's free game. Like Gilly and them be saying. Free game. If you don't want to listen to it, that's on you. Cool. But I can assure you, you're doing it the wrong way. Because again, 7 days ago, I didn't even know who this Maserati Bud dude was. And you're making him more relevant. I followed him. I'm a content creator. So I'm like, oh, they beefing? Now I need to keep up with this. I never was following the Maserati Bud. You can look at my follows on Instagram. Literally the day this happened, that was the first time I ever even heard about this dude. And I followed him because now I got to keep up with it for my channel. You know what I mean? So I know it hurts when people are talking bad about you or lying on your name or whatever, as you say. But the more you try to explain it, a lot of times the worse it'll get. And that's exactly what's happening now.
Hey, I like how it started off. We gonna rewind that.
And you like in a room by yourself playing PAPOOSE's music.
Like Jake Paul. Okay, let's go.
He was fake, dog. His man pulled out the gun, was ready for straight walks.
I can't play that for copyright.
Y'all want to hear the whole thing? Because it was just getting good. Go to YouTube. Pap got on his thing.
I'm not concerned about how
They talk about some, they gonna take my live down. That's how that's what he mad about. Pap, first of all, y'all want to hear the whole thing?
I can assure you that's not what he's mad about.
Go to YouTube. Pap got on his.
And the funny thing is, again, she's like, that's what he's mad about. I don't even know if 50's mad. He keep laughing and joking. You the one in PAPOOSE, y'all appear mad because y'all keep dissing him, expecting a response. He not going to respond on y'all terms like that. He going to keep doing what he's doing, poking the bear miscellaneously and randomly.
This thing, he had like 700,000, 800,000 posting. Keep posting. Your best bet got on his thing. We had like 800,000 views on there. What he mad about? YouTube. Pap got on his thing. He had like 700,000.
She said we at like you ghost wrote for PAPOOSE. We at
100,000 views on there. Man, 50. Go on, nigga. Don't ever put nobody on me with your punk ass, with your boy. I might say about you. You better.
Huh?
You better go on. Your best bet is to get in the booth, boy. You better get in the booth.
He not gonna get, oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about. He not gonna get in the booth for PAPOOSE. If he didn't respond to T.I., who's a bigger artist universally, T.I. got songs with Rihanna. Maya, ooh, Maya, Naya, and live your life. Oh, bro, cause I'm a paper chaser. Yeah. Bro, T.I. got songs with Jamie Foxx, Justin Timberlake, Pharrell, Drake, Rihanna. And T.I., in my opinion, his diss was better and more sonic than PAPOOSE's, right? So T.I. is a bigger artist and had a better diss, in my opinion. And he didn't respond to him. He not responding to PAPOOSE. And you're like begging for him to get in the studio. It's not going to happen. I'd be shocked if 50 gave PAPOOSE a 16.
You better get in the booth. You better get in the booth. Real because
50 is playing chess. You are playing checkers. You might even be playing Connect 4 at this point.
The way that you playing it, you keep posting about me and lying on my cat, you're going to get sued. I already got my lawyer on it. You're going to get sued, so keep on posting.
Makes no sense. Listen again, bro. Listen what she just said. See if you could spot the flaw.
50, go on, nigga.
See if you could spot
Don't
it.
ever put nobody on me with your punk ass, with your boy. I might say about you. You better go on.
When she's talking
Your
about the law,
your best bet is to get in the booth, boy. You better get in the booth. You better get in the booth. You better get in the booth. Real,
see if you can spot it.
Because the way that you playing it, you keep posting about me and lying on my cat, you're going to get sued. I already got my lawyer on it.
If you keep posting about me and lying about my cat, you're going to get sued. Then she immediately says, I already got my lawyer on it. Which one is it? If he continues to post about you, he's getting sued, or you already got your lawyer on it. As you said, he's getting sued earlier in this video.
You better go on. Your best bet is to get in the booth, boy. You better get in the booth.
Watch, listen.
You better get in the booth. You better get in the booth. Real because the way that you playing it, you keep posting about me and lying on my cat, you're going to get sued. I already got my lawyer on it. You're going to get sued, so keep on posting. Keep posting.
So is it if he keeps posting, he's getting sued, or you're suing him no matter what? And the reality is, Claressa is all over the place, bro. I really don't even want to finish this video, bro. It's like, it's that bad for me. There's been fans and like channels that have said whatever, and Claressa's threatening to sue them, right? Like this lady said she was dating the Maserati Bud on Instagram and then posted Claressa in her DMs like, you're getting sued. And then when they had that marijuana positive test or whatever, she said people were getting sued, right? I think she said Ryan Garcia is getting sued. Like, you lessen the effect when you keep throwing out the lawsuit thing. Ish or get off the pot. Are you going to sue these people or not? You know what I mean? I don't like petty threats. If somebody, like for me, I'm not even going to warn you that a real person with real intentions of suing you, they're going to give you the cease and desist. So that is your warning. A paper trail. Cease and desist. If you keep doing this, then you'll be met with litigation and an actual lawsuit for defamation or libel. Claressa keep barking about it, but man, keep it up. Keep it up. Why would you encourage someone to keep it up if you don't want them to keep it up because you said they're lying? All over the place.
Only people who let people lie on them is people who are guilty, people who don't have nothing to stand for. Y'all like, oh, you should just ignore him. Oh, you shouldn't respond. So I should let him put a stud looking on me instead of I stud looking just because he 50 Cent. No, I blockhead. No.
Okay, no, do it your way.
That is not what's going to happen today.
All right, do it your way.
It's not going to happen today. And you're going to have to stand on that. And 50, you sassy as hell. You don't never do shit for none of your bitch. You run around here like you got all this money, but every girl that's done been with you done said you ain't got no money. You don't do shit for them. You taking bitches wigs.
Okay, I can't listen to this, bro. I'm sorry. We gonna have to skim through it. Now she's saying 50 don't have no money, but then earlier you said he flew you out to a show in Shreveport and paid for your room. Like, see, the thing that makes my mind so dangerous is I remember what you told me. If you listen to Claressa long enough, it don't really make sense with he don't have money now. Like, is that your angle? 50 broke? Is that literally? So PAPOOSE got more money than 50. But then again, earlier, you said he flew you out for a show and paid for your room. That don't sound like the moves. And then you're like, oh, he don't buy his girls nothing. Okay, so he ain't tricking. He make them earn it or don't buy him that much. Like, okay, what is that? You know what I mean? This is bad, bro.
You don't do nothing for them. But you want to go around here. Oh, everybody
It's not his wife though. Why? I mean, why?
broke. Everybody broke. Listen, I'll tell you what. I ain't never filed bankrupt. I pay my taxes.
The president of the United States, Donald Trump, filed bankruptcy many a time. So what does that mean? I got to skim.
The thing is, that's why I don't like being a celebrity. I put my hands on people, bro. I'm telling you.
She need help, bro. She is not navigating through this. Okay.
When people get caught by me, it's gonna get nasty. And I mean that. It's gonna get real nasty. When people get caught, yeah.
Bro. Think about this is not an intelligent approach at all. When people play with me, it's going to get real nasty when they get caught by me. So that sounds like a threat. So you're threatening to sue people for lying on your name, but then in the same breath, you're threatening to put hands and feet and put paws on people. So doesn't that, like, do y'all not understand what I'm saying? Isn't that like a wash? Like, what's worse, spreading lies about somebody or assaulting somebody? What would put you in prison for longer? So in one breath, this is what I'm saying, Claressa ain't built to do this. That's why you shouldn't do it. If you can't beef right, you at best, if you had, I think she shouldn't have even done all this. But if you had to, do a 2-minute live, a 5-minute live. Say, hey, this is live. Check out GWOAT.com, and people will be, I'll be suing them if they da-da-da-da. Keep it short and sweet. The longer you talk, the worse it's getting for you. You're threatening people about putting hands on people, but then want sympathy for them lying on you, as if 2 wrongs make a right. Come on, bro.
And then I tried to avoid this whole thing. When my best friend called...
Cap, I tried to avoid the whole thing, but PAPOOSE dissed 50 Cent, and then you were playing the clip, reciting the lyrics like, ooh, he got you, oh, 50, da-da-da-da. So you didn't really try to avoid it because you were instigating by rapping PAPOOSE's diss lyrics to 50.
But Maserati stupid yesterday. She said, bro, why you letting your mans lie on your phone? I literally had to record him. I don't even like recording people. Like, that shit's whatever. But it's like, you know, at the end of the day, you being raised. And then once again, 50 blockhead got on here yesterday and insinuated and said, yeah, ask your girl if she been Maserati. I'm sorry. 50. I'm sorry that what you insinuated was a lie.
Once again, 50 is destroying Claressa Shields, similar to how Layla Ali destroyed Claressa Shields. These approaches from Layla and Fifth, they're outsmarting you. They're outsmarting you. Let me break it down because some people didn't catch it. They think I'm just trying to be mean to Claressa Shields. Everything that I'm thinking, I can explain. So let me do my job. You have said throughout this live that 50 keeps insinuating. So either you don't know what the word means or it hurts your lawsuit case. Because if you imply or insinuate, it will be a lot harder to win a case on pure defamation and or libel. If 50 is, I try to tell y'all, he's smart. He'll word it a certain way. And I have the tweets. I did a video about it. The video is up. So if you look at the wording, I don't think 50 actually said that the dude smashed. Like, he didn't put, oh, that's why you let him da-da-da-da, right? A lot of what he was saying was like Maserati in the studio with his boo. Maserati, he was right there and picked out the couches or chairs or whatever for Pitbull face. He was saying stuff like that. And you're saying insinuate. So you keep threatening to sue throughout this live. How are you going to sue somebody for defamation from an insinuation? You understand what I'm saying? Right? They have to actually put in print or actually say, oh, da-da-da-da, and then it constitutes a payment because it caused you irreparable harm or some type of loss of wages or damage to your personal brand or whatever. It's going to be harder to prove that on an implication. Like, and you keep saying, you keep trying to insinuate. Insinuation is not the same as outright saying it. Like, if somebody implied that Magic Johnson had HIV, it's not the same as like you work with the New York Times and you're like, Magic Johnson has the HIV, and you put it in print. And if it wasn't true, that's where you run into defamation. You see what I'm saying? 50 is playing chess, yo.
Maserati Bud, you was a whole clown for lying on your wee-wee. Period. Play this again because, boy, I'm sorry, 50. I'm sorry that what you insinuated was a lie. What you tried to paint the narrative was a lie. And today, it's been 24 hours. Where the fuck is this footage? Where this footage at? Where this footage? You said I slept with this dude. You said.
Did he say that? Did 50 actually say that she slept with him?
Come on now. Where's the footage? This what 50 Cent do. He paint these narratives and then he want to delete it. Then he want to put up more shit and he want to delete it.
And it got you going crazy.
Footage? Don't show me footage of me in a studio where this nigga secretly recorded me. Don't show me footage of me at a movie theater when my movie came out and was out for 3-4 months. The Fire Inside. Go and watch it. Don't show me that. Show me what you said you had. Goofy. Hold on, I'm gonna play this shit again because I'm tired of this. One more again. Stupid. You look dumb as hell. Nobody gonna stream that weak ass music either.
That was the Maserati, buddy.
Let me go to Pat page real quick. I'm telling you. Mad because they can't rap.
Yeah, 50 Cent can't rap.
Diss me. I would at least gotten there and tried. I would at least try to say something.
50
I
went
did some
diamond.
research. Like, hold on, let me put 1 and 2 and 3 together. Let me at least try to rap.
See, this is that Gen Z stuff. They clearly don't realize the impact 50 had. 50 Cent went diamond on his first album. The Massacre, I think he had the highest opening sales for any black artist ever, the opening week. So you're talking about he can't rap. Okay.
I ain't finna rap with him at all. He just too good.
Mad cause Diddy hit your chick. You a jerk for that. Diddy clapped them cheeks so loud the neighbors heard the slap. He fucked all 5 guys.
And didn't bring a burger back. I'm finna start calling you 49. Cause you done outdone yourself. You done outdone yourself, bitch.
I'm gonna start calling you 49 Cent because you outdone yourself. How would the number go down? That doesn't even make sense, yo. Come on, bro.
Don't you ever mention Claressa Shields' name again unless you mention that she the mother champ around this bitch. That's what the fuck you gonna do. What is wrong with you? You ain't got a bitch around you who can handle what the fuck my hands do. Quit playing with me, boy. Lying on my cat. Is you stupid? And I don't think that 50 pick on me. I think he's just a petty son of a bitch, Bernie Mac. That's what I think. He think he a bully and don't know that you can't bully somebody who from Flint. Where the fuck is you from? You can't bully me. And you can't bully Pat. So what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's all I got for your goofy ass. And Maserati Bud, your bro ain't got enough security for when I catch you. You ain't.
See what I'm talking about? More threats. Bro, Claressa, she need like somebody that gonna help her navigate through this stuff. She need a Boxingego that'll help her because this ain't it. Again, you said you want to sue these people for lying on your name, but then you talking about there ain't no females that can handle you. You're talking about Maserati Bud, when I catch you lacking, I'm going to put hands on you. So you called him broke, then said you're going to put hands on him. If you put hands on him, what would a broke person do? Probably sue you, probably get some money about you for assault. This is what I'm saying. This is a bad look for Claressa, bro.
Oh, that's all I got for your goofy ass. And Maserati Bud, your broke ain't got enough security for when I catch you. You ain't got enough security. I don't think you can afford security with your stud looking at. Period. You ain't got enough. So 49 cents, keep it up.
You don't have enough security. That sounds like a threat. You don't have enough security for when I catch you. So again, Claressa Shields is Rambo and wants to continue to fight men. Now, you know what's weird? I just thought about this right now. We're fresh off the heels of her going viral, talking about she will beat Rolando Rolly Romero, who has nothing to do with this situation, by the way, right? You said you will whoop Rolly, a champion who's likely to fight Devin Haney, right? But then in that sparring clip with that Russian dude or whatever, you said he cheated to try to get one over on you, right? That's what you claim. So you had to go to your whip to get a weapon or whatever, right? Follow me now. So what I'm saying is this. Why does Claressa Shields want to continue to fight men and call out men to fight if you got floored by an unknown random Russian dude with headgear, with bigger gloves, and you're saying he cheated? Like, why do you keep pushing this man versus woman? You just said to the Maserati dude, you don't have enough security. So that sounds like a threat. And another thing that I don't like for Claressa is when you talking about street stuff, it ain't always clean cut boxing rules. If somebody tries to harm you, things can escalate beyond who's a better fighter. You know what I mean? Like, weapons could get drawn, somebody pick up a chair, somebody throw a glass bottle. Like, I've been in this spot. I'm from the Bay Area, bro. And I've been all through Northern California and Southern California. And California is active, bruh. They're homies, right? California get busy. So I've been in the spot where people getting stomped out and all types of stuff. And it was pure, like, anarchy. You know what I mean? Like, almost like a mosh pit, and people just chunking them, bow, 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 bow. You had to, like, to get out, you know what I mean? Somebody pulled the blick out or whatever. You know what I mean? Like in Oakland, we had a party, da-da-da-da. And I'm not saying it to glorify. I'm just telling you what it is. I've been in situations in my formidable younger years where things get out of hand. It's just growing up out here, it happens. You know what I mean? And it's nothing to glorify. It's nothing cool. You don't really hear me talk about these experiences too much because there ain't nothing to talk about. You know, we made it through and da-da-da-da. But when you're talking about when I catch you slipping and stuff like that, that don't mean it's a clean fight. You could get, and I don't like this for any fighter because for real, most people, if they know you box, they're not trying to catch no fair one with a boxer. Let's just be real. Nobody wants the embarrassment of somebody, a trained tactician that all they do is box from sun up to sundown, and they're going to be like, come on, I challenge you to a duel. Nobody who's doing that. So more often than not, it turns into a melee, like that situation with two Claressa Shields fights. The one where that coach got knocked out or whatever, and then the Franchon Cruz rematch. You know what I mean? These situations get ugly. You know, you've seen it with Devin Haney and the Tiger Johnson. So I don't like that for fighters because now you risking bodily harm and things advancing beyond boxing because there ain't no rules in the street. There ain't no referee. There ain't no timeouts and headgear and all that. So why are you, if you're going to sue people, and the other thing is what I said earlier, if you're threatening to sue people, then you got to be professional. How you going to threaten to sue people for doing wrong and then talk about attacking them? Oh, you ain't got enough security to handle me. Like, so that's a threat. Let's not beat around the bush and play games with Boxingego. So let me do wrong, but call out the wrong. This is why I'm saying Claressa needs somebody that'll help coach her through this stuff.
Lying on my cat. Is you stupid? And I don't think that 50 pick on me. I think he's just a petty son of I got for your goofy ass. And Maserati Bud, your bro ain't got enough security for when I catch you. You ain't got enough security. I don't think you can afford security with your stud looking at.
And you're not saying like PAPOOSE is finna catch you like easy to block captain. You said when I catch you. And then the other thing, if we're being real, you said Maserati Bud, when I catch you, blah, 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 you ain't got enough security. But you're not saying that to 50, right? 50 a bigger dude. You're not saying 50 when I catch you, it's gonna be furniture moving. So it's like, why are you even doing this?
Period. Period. You ain't got enough. So 49 cents, keep it up. I'm be getting all your little money that you got left that the bankruptcy didn't take. I'm going to get the rest of that. All the power money, I'm going to get it. Keep on lying, boy.
Bro, she said I'm going to take all your little money, but then you bragging about an $8 million deal that you just got with Win Records. You think 50 ain't getting more than Win or more than 8 million for these power shows? Are you talking about little money and he broke and his girls say he's broke? Come on, bro. This is horrible.
Keep on lying. You going to get it. Maserati, your little 5 minutes of fame is up. You lied on your dick. You was a straight female. I don't know what to call you no more. You done for. You done for. And still, ain't nobody gonna listen to that weak music you got. Even if you 45 cents. Every time he do a video on me, his cent go down. Stupid. What is this? All right, y'all. I done had enough. I gotta go. I'm trying to think. I gotta check my notes, see if I left anything out. Because, boy, let me look at these. I got.
Bro, she had the audacity to have notes, and that was such a chaotic live. It didn't look rehearsed. It didn't look like a PowerPoint. And you had notes for that? And it was all over the place? Come on, bro.
I'm talking about evidence on evidence on evidence.
And the other thing I'm looking at, she's like, I gotta go. But then I'm looking at the timestamp. She talked for like another 10 minutes. Look. I thought you had to go.
Anything else? If you just joined, I'm sorry. The show's over with. But this is how you look at weirdo niggas. This is how you scope them out. When weirdo bitches do. They come around recording all the time. You don't know that you being recorded. People secretly obsessed with you. You gotta tell them no, 100 times.
But why you had this man, if he a maniac, why you have him around you though? You're a celebrity. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, come on. Let's be real. And I love the way Claressa fight, but this, when she do this, she lose me. Let's be real. King of analogies. I got y'all. Selma Hayek. I done had a crush on Selma Hayek since I was a kid. Right? J-Lo. Let's say one of them. Selma Hayek, J-Lo, Halle Berry, whoever, right? One of the childhood crushes, though, right? If somehow, some way, I'm in the orbit of J-Lo, right? To the point I'm hanging out. And every time I hang out with J-Lo, I'm making her uncomfortable and I'm filming her. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Better do. Right? No privacy. I'm just filming her. Being a weirdo. Creepy weirdo. How long do you think it is before that celebrity, J-Lo, Jenny from the block, removes and revokes my pass, and I won't be hanging out with them anymore because I'm uncomfortably stalking and recording and being a little weirdo. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're trying to disprove 50 Cent. Hey, something special, man. You're trying to disprove him, but you ranted for 30 minutes almost. And I don't think you did a great job because some of the stuff, I'm not saying you mess with him. So don't, I'm going to sue Ego. You ain't going to sue me because I didn't say that. I'm not talking about the relations part. All I'm talking about is this strength you're explaining so long, both on video and in text. If he's weird, why not just cut him? If you were in love with PAPOOSE and you had no attachment to this dude and you found him to be odd and peculiar and filming you without your authorization, how hard would it be to cut him from the circle? That is what I am asking you. You in the comment section, answer me. What did Tay Rock say? Answer me. Did you tan your head? Answer me. You keep talking he's a stud and he ain't attractive and you ain't did nothing with him and you ain't like him and he was recording and bringing cameramen and you was having a couple drinks and hookah and he was just filming everything and posting it and you had to tell him to take it down. If you don't really know him that good and he doing all this extra stuff, how is he in your orbit? How is he around a celebrity? It don't make any sense, that aspect of it. And if it does, you did in 25 minutes of speech, you didn't do a great job of explaining how he's even around y'all like that. It don't make sense. You're like, man, he weird. He a stud. He a ugly looking stud. He a bozo. But you taking pictures with him. He's at your house filming you. And there are at least some of the interactions. If you're singing in your living room or kitchen, you can see somebody like that. Or if you kick it on a Friday and he following you with a camera or he posted some stuff, he should have been cut. Like, yo, we're not telling him where we're going. We're not telling them where we're hanging out. That's why it's looking like 51 in that regard too, because there's still, the point of an explainer would be to set the record straight and without a shadow of a doubt, bring so much clarity to the situation where everyone's on your side. And I don't feel Claressa Shields did a good job of that. You still haven't explained why this dude is really even around you if you weren't attracted to him, you didn't like him around, and he was making y'all uncomfortable.
Really obsessed with you. You gotta tell him no, and no. Anything else? If you just joined, I'm sorry. The show's over with.
Listen again.
But this is how you look at
this is how you look at a weirdo ninja.
This is how you scope them out. And weirdo bitch, they come around recording all the time. You don't know that you being recorded. People secretly obsessed with you.
Okay. How many times can a person run that play of secretly recording you on an iPhone and then post it? You said, like, bro, Claressa should stay away from microphones unless it's a fight week. I just thought of something else. I am the prodigal son. I am a genius. I'm only going off of what you're telling me. And I am a genius and my memory is great. I just thought of something. Hold up. This is why I saved the best for last. You said he was filming you in clubs. He was walking around, filming you, unbeknownst to you. One, how many times can you even do that and get away with it? Like the first time, like if somebody posted some secret behind the scenes of me and they had a little treasure trove of footage and I found that weird, you're not kicking it with me and my people no more. You're ex-nayed, you're getting shunned and exiled from my inner circle. I keep my circle small. So if you on weirdo time, what I'm saying, you're out of here. I don't need 3 strikes. 1 strike is good. You're out. If you're doing anything weird that's compromising my brand, making me feel uncomfortable or paranoid, or like, what did he post or what did she post? You're gone. So that in and of itself does not make any sense at all. 2, I just thought of it because I'm the prodigal son. I'm a genius. You said earlier in this live stream, that's why you got to listen to what people say. You said he was post happy and he was posting video and video and video, right? And I don't know the exact timestamp, but I know it's in this video, so you can rewind the video, find it. Once again, let me make this point. Save the best for last. And I just thought of this. So my videos, I don't have a script. I'm God tier with content creation because I've been doing it so long. You said you didn't know he was recording. Again, 1, how many times can you secretly record someone before you get kicked and punted from the group? 2, this is the good part. You said earlier in the live that the dude was weird and posting hella videos of you and your friends on his social media. And you showed messages where you told him to take some of the videos down, right? Fast forward to the end. Now you just said, you know you done effed up. You said he was posting it on his stories. But then now you just said you didn't know you were being filmed. So some of y'all still don't get it. Let me connect the dots further. How do you not know you're being filmed if he was posting it on his social media? So something about your story still seems a bit off. Maybe he was cool for the moment and then you got serious with PAPOOSE and then he was overstepping his boundary. Cool. And you could just say that and then be on your way. But the way you're describing it, he was a weirdo and some creep, but he's in your living room and he filming videos and some of the videos ain't really a secret. Like he's like literally clearly in your spot. You dig? Like he just in your spot. Like there's no I don't know I'm being filmed because he was hiding in the bushes. Like he literally was at your crib and boom.
You remember this? Remember she was on FaceTime with you? Remember this? Where I'm at the house.
See, he said where I'm at the house. So this is the dude filming his second phone in his camera roll.
Since we gonna play these games.
Look, and then he's filming himself film you. So he's breaking the fourth wall, showing him and then showing you. You can't tell me you have somebody hanging out with you and you can't see this.
Yeah. Shaking my head. You know, from the streets. Thought she was singing, you know.
You're like 5 feet away from him at best. You're telling me you didn't see that? So again, there are aspects of what Claressa Shields is like on that I feel like it still seemed weird. Like
the way that you plan it, that's what you gotta tell him. No. I don't know that you being recorded.
You don't know you're being recorded.
This is how you scope them out. And weirdo bitches do. They come around recording all the time. You don't know that you being recorded.
Listen to what she's saying. They come around all the time and you don't know you're being recorded. Again, how does someone come around all the time if they're being odd and off-putting? That don't make sense to me. Especially when you're a celebrity. That actually sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous to have somebody that could be obsessed with you around you and you're a high-profile celebrity. So her own words, she's not doing a good job with it. She said, when you got a guy that's always coming around and you don't know you're being recorded, but then he's in your living room when you're feet away from him, clearly recording you.
Every time he do a video on me, his scent go down. Stupid. What is this? Evidence on evidence on. Giving rapists.
What?
For real. I'm trying to think, do I got anything else with this dude, bro? Boy. Pep had 50 clutching his mother pearls. No time for this shit. Anyways. That's what I got. I'm your friend, I'm your friend, I'm out. And weirdo bitch, they come around recording all the time. You don't know that you.
They come around recording all the time. Boom.
Being anything else. I'm sorry. Got times. Sorry. The show's over with. But this is how you look at weirdo niggas. This is how you scope them out. And weirdo bitch, they come around recording all the time. You don't know that you. Anything else? If you just join, I'm show's over with. Being recorded. He's recorded. Being recorded. All the time. You don't know that you. But this is how you look at weirdo niggas. This is how you scope them out. And weirdo bitch, they come around recording all the time. You don't know that you. But this is how you look at weirdo niggas. This is how you scope them out. Being recorded. And weirdo bitch, they come around recording all the time. You don't know that you. Being recorded. People secretly obsessed with you. You gotta tell them no, 100 times. I'm your friend, 100 times, and he still won't accept it. This said on the thing, I don't care who you with. If you ain't got a ring on your finger, I'm still gonna try. Man, please. 50. Your blockhead just waved the white flag. You lost.
No, he didn't.
You lost. Period.
Yeah, I guess for me, it's like, why would you even keep this person around if you're making it sound like he was made? You said it's giving grapist. That's what you just said, right? So if he's all that, how does he keep coming around? That seemed weird.
Goofy people. Only dummies believe what anything 50 say. Only dummies believe this dude. Only dummies. People on straight drugs. That's why you play with y'all like that. Well, I don't do drugs. You're not gonna play with me. Can't even be cool with I promise you. I'm never being like cool or trying to be nice with again. It's over with. Nope. He done blew that. Claressa drop a diss track. I'm thinking about it. Real shit.
Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.
Nah.
And finally, this is what dude had to say in response to Claressa.
I don't think I'm done with this shit, right? But check it out. She want to sit here and show receipts. I'm finna show receipts. Claressa, you know the truth. You know I'm finna expose the truth now. And you know they gonna swipe left and see what time it is. Claressa, you were f***ing with me the long way. The only reason that you went old boy way is because of Polly. Everybody who know me know I'm Polly. They know I got 2, 3 girlfriends. And you said, bud, I don't want to be a part of that. And I said, man, you tripping. But you know I'm Polly, and I'm finna show the receipts that you were Polly. You got mad because I went on vacation. I was with my girls. We were vibing. You know what I'm saying? I kept it player. Yeah, I'm hurt. Man, come on. How am I gonna be hurt? I got 3 women in my house. Come on, man. You really seriously think that? Man, 2 player for that. I keep telling you, you playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. You gonna make me keep showing that I really don't want to show this shit. I'm trying to spare you. But they gonna swipe left and see how you went off on me because I was with my girls and you got mad. And you said you might as well go ahead and go with Pap because he just got 1 wife. This got 3 girlfriends. Let's tell the truth. You feel me? I'm finna show them. You got mad because I was with them on Christmas. Then you like, oh, how you vibe with me on Christmas and then you went and vibe with them on Christmas. You know I really do this. And everybody that know me know it's no secret that I'm Polly. That ain't no secret. So you ain't exposing nothing. You tripping. You really exposing yourself right now. Claressa, you fuck with a nigga. You fuck with a nigga. Come on, man. No red chairs in your crib. You know who got that. You know who did that. Don't make me, come on, don't make me do this. You making me take it though. And people out here they like, oh, well, you, how she keeps on going with this shit. And I'm like, yo, you sat there recording me. What the fuck I supposed to do? If a person sitting there recording you, what you gonna do? Now you going live. I was focused on some old pushing my new record. I got a new record called Mr. Get Up In There. It's coming out tomorrow. Inspired by Claressa Shields. Called Mr. Get Up In There. Produced by my boy, Jazzy Rizal. Y'all.
Remember what I said earlier. 50 probably told him to use his angle and promote your music. So he went from not everybody knew who he was to beefing with the GWOAT, you know what I mean? In a matter of days, and now conveniently he got music coming out. I told you, this is why Claressa's not winning this so far.
Vibes. But Claressa, I'm finna do this. This my last time. Now I want this to be my last time. Swipe left, man. Y'all finna see Claressa going off on me by other girls. She got mad because I'm with other girls. That's the truth. And I wasn't gonna start dealing with who I was dealing with. The f with you. You like, oh, get them up. And then, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna give them up for you. That's what you really mad about. Because I wouldn't give them up for you. And you felt like, oh, I'm the heavyweight champion. I don't care. I'm loyal to who I'm loyal to. If you weren't trying to get down with the party, I told you it wasn't nothing. Stop playing with me, man.
Like one big high school. So he's saying that this all stems from him being on his Nick Cannon. He got multiple girls and he poly, right? And he's saying that's why they kind of went different ways, because she wasn't down with him having several women and her not being exclusive, being heavyweight champion. And then he's posting, this is a text message, allegedly, we'll just say that, from from both of them. Okay, I wasn't going to say nothing, but just be clear. Don't reach out to me no more. You are a liar. Oh, wow. I don't let people play with me at all. So I'm assuming that part is from Claressa. What I lied about. Get the F out of here. She hit that Canelo. Get the F out of here. That was last year. Move the F around. Wow. Move the F around since you want to lie and not be honest. I don't want you around me and got the nerve to be posting me and ish. Got mother effers thinking we an idiom. Oh my gosh, that's supposed to say item? Come on, Claressa. Bro, what? Look at how she spelled item is crazy. I thought she was saying the idiom, like the sayings, like an adage. Bro, that is nasty work. Very diabolical from the GWOAT. You must have been drinking Flint water in that school to be on that. That's crazy. Got mother efforts thinking we an item, and I've clearly told you we are not. I told you my last relationship was poly. Hold on, let me zoom out. Okay. I don't be in the mix with bad built, ugly. You tripping, that was last year. You spent Christmas with them too, which I don't give a dang. But since you love lying, ... don't come around me with the foolery. You forgot we talked about that. You been to my house, nobody there but me. 2024, bye-bye. Once you told me about him, I got back with them. Once you told me about him, I'm assuming PAPOOSE, you weird. And then he said, you hurt me. Man, stop. Man, stop it. You been knew I wasn't single. I didn't tell you who, but you just lying around this MF. Wow. So y'all let me know what y'all think. This whole thing is messy. Like one big high school. That's what it feels like. So what side are you on? I gave both a fair shake and gave you my honest thoughts throughout the video. That's all I could do. Definitely subscribe to the channel and let me know what you think. But I feel Claressa, she has some life to learn, especially as a woman, because I've dealt with so many women. I'm not even trying to, I'm being real. I've dealt with so many women, and we talking about deep talks and conversation. People feel women feel comfortable around me. You know what I mean? So they be telling me about their exes and stuff. And long story short, a lot of women, they have certain like protocols when a dude is getting creepy and crushing on them and stuff. And I'm being honest, from the women I've dealt with and talked to, when they've told me about guys that were like coworkers that wouldn't get the hint and stuff, they're like trying to get you up out of here. So they're not going back and forth and arguing with you and talk about like, I don't mix with bad built itches and all that. Like, they're not doing these long threads if it ain't nothing there. I mean, maybe that's just Claressa's personality. I don't know. But just a word to the wise, if you're trying to get somebody off your back, that definitely isn't the way you probably should do it, because you got to just pull the dagger out. You know what I mean? There ain't no reason for this like slow drip stuff, right? Where if you felt uncomfortable or somebody was being awkward or didn't like your relationship or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever, like, I'd be like, hey, I didn't really know you. Have a nice life. I'll probably block them. And most women, I think they finna block you. They're not finna keep carrying on. Like, we're all consenting adults. You know what I mean? Like, you don't got to explain yourself to nobody. You don't got to explain yourself and let people know why you feel. It's just, we unpacked, blocked.